Hey, what's up, guys? Kyle Owens here with Game Master. I think we have the I think we found the sweet spot. Um, when I first got my ISP upgrade about 2 weeks ago, we started live streaming Fortnite in 1080. However, we were at 900 for the bitrate at 1080, and even at 60 megabits per second on the new package, my upgrade 2 weeks ago, it was still cutting slightly into the upload throughput, the megabits per second on the switch. Um, I started going back down to 720, and I was like, well, if that's the case, we might as well just downgrade back to the previous ISP package I had, which was, I believe, 10 megabits per second or something like that, 20. But I did some more looking into it. So in OSB Studio, I think we're going to give this a try here at 6,000 bit rate. So we have 6,000 kilobits bit rate, and we're going to give that a try and see if we have any lag. So we do have the output in OBS at 1080. Again, we just lowered the bit rate 3,000, lowered it down 3,000. And then we have the TV resolution here. So that should give enough breathing room for Fortnite here on Switch. So we're going to go ahead and give that a try and test it out here, live stream, and see what it is. Now again, guys, I usually restrict the Fortnite streams to 18 and up, just because that's what you're supposed to do on YouTube. Now YouTube hasn't really cracked down on this sort of thing for Fortnite, but the ESRB ratings are there for a reason. And as someone who sells video games as well as uploads, I have a long-standing history on uploading gameplay on like YouTube. So for those of you who don't know, this is a newer YouTube channel that I actually started late last year. But my previous YouTube channel, I had a lot more supporters and followers on, and we also had another YouTube before that. And then on the last YouTube, we were actually uploading between Facebook business page and the Game Master Facebook business page. And so we stopped doing that because, like, the uploads on Facebook, on the Facebook business page, changed to Reels for some reason. So it distorted all my videos. So we actually had several issues with uploading to Facebook, and I was trying to use Facebook as a second platform to kind of blend all of like my business posts on there as well as the gaming footage. And so we were trying to get like 4K 60 frame per second videos up on the Facebook business page for like the actual uploads, non-live streams, and we weren't able to do that. So Facebook kept dropping it down to like 1080 at 60 frames per second or 4K at 30 frames per second, and that's just not the modern day standard for gaming uploads, non-live streams. So we weren't able to upload the standard modern era type videos to Facebook, so we stopped doing that. Plus, they changed to Reels, so it's like they started squishing all of my 16:9 aspect ratio videos to 9:16. So basically, for people who are going to view the videos on a cell phone, and that totally just like destroyed all my videos on the Facebook business page. So just this is a pretty new YouTube channel, and so but yeah, as someone who sells video games, I do have T and M rated video games that I sell as well as upload. The thing is like when I sell video games like that, and when I had my physical storefront a few years ago where we also sold those kind of games, we had an incident where some parents were very upset that I was selling T-rated games to people who were to teens who were younger that weren't old enough to have those kinds, and then also someone who also had a mom who was very against guns. I can see many adults being very upset about the Fortnite game. You have to be 17 to play this game, right? Because your parents aren't going to be approving of the use of guns in a video game. For one, most of them aren't, and then it just spans into a very big political debate, and ethical concerns and behavioral discussions. And so, as someone who sells and uploads T and M rated games, I want to make sure that it's being sent to people where I'm not going to get caught in the crossfire of being yelled at by parents for selling T and M rated games to people who aren't that age limit, and having some of these videos seen that are T and M rated by people who aren't that age also. So I know some parents don't care, like they view it as so petty it's not an issue to them, but as someone who, because all my sales and videos are open to the public, they can just buy off the eBay or Facebook Marketplace. We actually don't do Facebook Marketplace anymore, but I had done that for quite a few years. But I want to make sure that just as a standard, we're not, going to get yelled at or get in the crossfire of this political and ethical debate with parents and stuff. So when I sell T&M rated games now, I actually, like on eBay, I'll get the person's name who's buying from me, and then I will actually do a background check on them, and I will confirm that that's the real name, where their address is, and confirm their age. So I actually, as a former paralegal and also a professional pro se litigant currently that has been doing this for a decade and a half, so I have access to all those tools, background search databases, and everything like that. So, and actually it's free to me, most of them, because of my former profession, the 2 years that I ran that paralegal service. So like I sold a couple M-rated games last year. I was able to confirm the person's age and identity, and we were able to just send it out without them sending ID. But if you buy like a T or M-rated game from me off my eBay, you actually have to send me your ID. Now, I state that in the listings of those T and M-rated games, but if you buy them and then instead of me asking you for it, I will check, and then if I can't like identify you and your age to make sure that I'm selling to a legal aged adult, I will request the ID. And if it's not submitted, I will cancel the order. But it's the same way when you're live streaming videos here. So me here, I did not mark this video as 18 up, so it's not blocked, because I just want to kind of, every once in a while, I will take like a game like this that I would usually block for 18 up, and I will just make it public, because when you block these videos for 18 up, the issue is it doesn't get seen on YouTube really. So it doesn't get pushed out to those gamers and viewers watching this. So to kind of send out a promotional display of my content, I will unblock those T or M rated games, not to 18 up. And just send it out as a promotional video. So that's kind of what this is. And we did this a few days ago too, with Fortnite. So this video is not blocked, and yeah, we're just gonna have fun with it here. We're not gonna really be hardcore in trying to win this. I never am, and that's kind of part of my strategy. In addition to guerrilla warfare, is the objective is to relax and enjoy yourself with the game, and as long as you're relaxed and you're at ease, you're more likely to actually win and be successful in games like this Fortnite. So All right, I'm going to shut the mic off for a little bit. I might turn it on back a little bit later, kind of go over some of my strategy and gameplay here as well. All right. All right, you guys just saw that screen tear, right? So there's a little bit. So I'm not seeing any major lag just yet, so that bit rate drop seems to help a little bit. Everything seems to be rendering okay for the initial drop, which is usually a big problem. Alright, that is... Yeah, we want that one, not that one. We'll go down here. Yeah, I just saw that. That's what we want right there. What? Okay, see, we have a little bit of render issue there. Yeah. Ooh, that was a major render issue, actually. Yeah, so... Alright, we do have a guy over here. One floor up. There he is. He's up there. You see him standing up there in the corner? Oh shit, that's a shotgun. We don't want that. Actually, what we'll do is we'll go like this. We'll go up here and get him. I think he went out this way. I picked up that Thunder shotgun by accident. I thought it was a non-suppressed assault rifle. I hate that. The Thunder shotguns are terrible because I think the tactical shotgun is the best out of the shotguns for the season 2. You know, the Fartnite, and then that gun is actually the second best. So when I get a green versus just a plain colored basic one, I'm gonna go for this one because I can shoot more rounds with it. And no. Okay. Now we're not gonna stay around here too long. We're gonna head on out. Alright, so one thing you want to do when you're running is you want to go side to side. You want to make sure you're keeping your eyes open on both sides, because that's where you're going to get hit from almost all the time. I'm kind of wondering what does more damage, the blue suppressed assault rifle or the green non... Oh, no, that is a suppressed also. My mistake. But if it wasn't a suppressed, which would do more, the non-suppressed green or the suppressed blue? Because the suppressed does less damage, but if you have a higher... Oh! Shit, if you have a higher, like, rarity of weapon, it does more damage. Or a lower rarity one does less damage. So, like, a blue suppressed and a green non-suppressed. It's kind of hard to tell which would do more damage in that situation. That guy's wearing that little helmet. See the helmet? That increases his defense dramatically. He's also, you can see he has a crown from a previous first place win. So that wasn't just some average player. That was a guy that has won a previous first place round in Battle Royale, and he also had the helmet, which increases his defense and everything. And yeah, he totally threw me off guard there. I was like, I saw him coming up, and I was gonna switch over to my shotgun, but like my instincts took over, and I just started firing the gun I had on hand, had assigned, at the same time of trying to hit the button to switch over to my shotgun. And by that point, like the shots I did to him barely did anything, while he already slammed me with the shotgun. So I was already dead from the beginning. Yeah, so the bitrate drop on the stream, the 1080 stream now, doesn't seem like it's cutting too much into the switch for the upload. You know what I mean? Because that's what the issue was, is the upload throughput. But also the download throughput was also being cut into slightly as well. But it's a reciprocation. So when you're live streaming like this and you're playing from Switch, which doesn't have great upload or download to begin with, see like that, the rendering of objects. That's exactly what I'm talking about here. Thunder shotgun, okay. How do I not have any ammo? This is suppressed. Alright. We have to go find some shield potion. I'm surprised there wasn't any in here. Chest. There's actually 2 chests. Burger. Change that out. Oh, we got a huge glitch here. What's going on? What I might do with these is, like at the time I'm live streaming them, I won't restrict them to 18 and up. But then afterwards, like after live stream, like when I cut the video and just leave the first place win at the end, we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Damn, that was rough. Damn, no shield potion. That's not good.
Oh.
There we go, shield potion. What's going on up there? And somehow he was able to trigger the door opening and closing, which is crazy. That was crazy. Okay, here we go. Oh, what is that? A 5-gun? That must be part of today's new upload. What? Okay. Is that? What is that? Oh, that's cool. Oh, no, I didn't mean to. Okay, I thought I set it down, but it was actually reloading. Okay, so this NPC is somewhere banging around, and I don't know where he's at. Some kind of glitch, or there's like an underside to this. We've seen those kind of glitches in Fortnite before, like where we're stuck in the ground. Doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. Here, we're just gonna go. We're actually gonna do this. Oh, he's up there, right there. Alright. So that NPC was somehow able to trigger the opening and closing of the door. It's a very interesting glitch there. So when I reload this new weapon, the 5-gun, it looks like I'm setting it down and picking up another item. Like when it sets it to the side. Oh! Alright, we want to run. Oh! I hope that NPC kills him. Yeah, you better run. The NPC! Oh no, that was another player, wasn't it? Is that the NPC or another player? I can't tell. That's a player. Wow, okay. I was almost sure the NPC was going to kill him. What is going on with these donuts? It's raining giant donuts. What is that? That has to be part of the new update today. Because that's the first time I've seen that in the mini-series here for Fartnite. Yeah, so I got a cup of coffee over here next to my computer here. I'm sitting here at my office desk, and usually I don't drink coffee. I'm not a big coffee drinker. In fact, I've only had like one giant can of Folgers for the whole year, and it's almost gone now. Every once in a while, I'll make a cup of coffee, but it's maybe 1 or 2 cups per month. Now, tea, I drink tea every day. I'll actually go through a whole gallon of tea every day, basically. So I have a giant, I think it's a 1 or 1.5 gallon tea kettle. I put it on my stove, and I put 20 bags of tea in there, and then 12 packets of sweet and low, and I boil it just like that. And then I'll usually have a few cups warm, and that's actually when I consume most of it. And then I'll refrigerate the rest, and then kind of go over it, drink the rest of the tea in 24 hours. So I drink a good gallon of tea every day. Yeah, I'm not a big coffee drinker. I know that's so un-American of me, right? But yeah, I'm sipping tea or coffee today, and 2 cups of coffee. I think I put a half cup of Folgers grounds in there too. So yeah, it's 1/4 cup of grounds per mug. So I got 2 mugs out of it. I'm on my second one. It's not that I don't like coffee. It's just that I like to be hydrated, especially when I'm taking in that caffeine. And then I also smoke pipe tobacco also, so it's like I want to stay hydrated at the same time. Oh, it's not gonna let me get me in there. It's not letting me in the toilet. Oh shit! Oh my god, that's crazy. Alright, this guy is running like a little chicken. Die, motherfucker! Woo! Damn. Oh, there we go.
Team up Jebediah Springfield.
We got that extra protection now, this helm. The only problem with that is we're gonna now have to figure something else out for like, because it's taking an item slot, right? So we gotta figure out, are we gonna keep 3 guns, or are we now going to have 2 guns only for the round? Get up there. There we go. Let's see where the hell it went. There it is, right there. Okay, run, because we just saw that other guy right behind us. See that? He actually threw the weapon, the 5-gun. He threw it. Did you see him throw it to the side? Look, he threw it away. I just now realized that he's genuinely throwing it away. That's crazy. We got this other guy right behind us. Okay, he went running, so he's no longer an issue. Where's this guy over here? Still behind there? No, he's no longer hiding behind the tree. Damn it. We're gonna do this. Right like this. Okay, we got gunfire. There he is. We're seriously out of ammo. Oh, it's a shotgun too. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's cool, man. It's a shotgun too. That's crazy. We only have one shotgun ammo. That's all we have. So we are gonna run for dear life and try and pick up some ammo somewhere. So I don't have anything. See, we might get some ammo down here in this little area. I very rarely run out of ammo completely. Like, well, only a handful of times total in my whole time ever playing Fortnite. Okay, first of all, let's do this. Okay, did pick up some ammo. It wasn't a whole lot. This has to be an NPC or something. All right, we're gonna pick that up right there. Do that. Oh, I think I had that. I did. I had that helmet back there. Damn it, I accidentally dropped it. So, I'm pretty sure that was this round, right? I did. It's sitting on top of the building. I have to go get it now. How did that happen? How did that come to be? Hold on. Let me go see what happened. It's over here. I accidentally picked something else up. Yep, there it is. Just do this. That was totally an accident. Okay. Donut Doom. Donut Doom. It's raining giant donuts. We might do some 1 versus 2s, or maybe some trios or quads here in a little bit too. I like to mix it up a little bit every once in a while instead of just solos all the time. And we did get some pretty decent caffeine in from the coffee, so what I might do is I might go 1 versus 2s here in a little bit. In other words, teams, no-fills teams, and just load in solo and face off against teams of 2s by myself. Or I might join a trio or squad here in a little bit, just switched up a little bit. And then I got a couple games I downloaded too about a week ago that I'm really looking forward to playing. So it was the Crash and Spyro package. It was on sale. It was like 75% off. So I think it was $15 for 6 games. You know, the Spyro Reignition Trilogy or whatever it is. And then the other one, the Insane Trilogy. That's something we've been having trouble doing, is getting PlayStation 2 Rumble feedback on ROM simulators. Die! No! He got me just very narrowly. Yes, I'll show you guys here. We have the Spyro Reignited Trilogy for Switch, and then the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Now, I'm super excited to get to playing the first Spyro game, as well as, of course, these ones, especially the Wrath of Cortex. It's something I have a lot of memory playing back on PlayStation 2's the Wrath of Cortex. And then, of course, the second one, the second PlayStation 1. And the first PlayStation 1's also decent. It's not my favorite. I really like number 2, 3, and 4. And then the first Spyro game is something I'm a super big fan of. But again, we're just having a lot of trouble getting a PlayStation 1 or 2 controller to have force feedback. I've even tried like PlayStation 3 and 4 controllers that have a wired connection on some of the emulators. We just can't get them working for force feedback. So I need that Rumble. And then we also have like the generic USB controllers, but they have the 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the controller. So I don't like that. I like the triangle, square, and X. So, and then all the ones that have the triangle, square, and X don't have force feedback. So that's the issue I'm facing. So I decided, well, we're just going to download it. It's 75% off. And I got 6 really high quality, what I would call AAA games for like $15. And I actually used funds from the Game Master business account for it. And then I sent from my personal account 50%. That's usually what I do, because if they're video games that are going to also go on the YouTube channel and eventually contribute to passive income on YouTube at some point, I will spend half of my personal money and then half of the money out of the Game Master account for it. So, and it was a huge discount. Like, I think altogether without the discount, it was like close to $80 for all 6 games. So we'll probably do that a little bit later as well. Not later today, but maybe this coming weekend. Alright, there's a new donut here. So the update that came in shows a now massive donut. Is there anything inside of it? Oh, is it slippery? Oh shit, someone's already over there. Run! Run, Forrest, run! Yeah, so I just had some pizza too. Leftover pizza I made for me and my dog Jack last night. So I had pizza for breakfast when I woke up with my coffee that I very rarely ever drink. So yeah, pizza and coffee for breakfast. We're gonna Yeah, so it's running pretty smoothly at 900 KB bitrate upload. Or yeah, so it's not cutting into the Switch Fortnite gameplay like I thought it did. Oh, cool. He picked up 2 for me. That's the best way to harvest, honestly. Is you want to let someone else do all the dirty work of opening all the chests and just kill them and take it from them. That's how you do it. Oh, he picked up 3 of the large shield potions for me. Pretty cool. Saves me a lot of work. Where is that coming from? Down below? It's a mystery. Where is it? It's in here. Yep. That's a thunder shotgun. That might come in handy. Let's do that. I hear someone bouncing around somewhere. He's over there. He ran. He knew I was there. He ran. Oh, you caught me off guard, way off guard. Oh! I knew what general direction he was in, I just didn't know, like, where specifically. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, he got me from behind good. I don't even think I got a single hit on him. Camp Watson. This is you. Take a drink of this coffee here. Yeah, I put just a little bit of whole milk on the top now. Like I said, I'm not a big coffee drinker. I rarely drink any coffee, but when I do, I don't really care if it's black or has a little bit of cream or whatever in it. The important thing is not using sugar and using... I love sweet and low, so... I hate Splenda. I like sweet and low, and sugar's just not good for you, so... I put 4 sweet and lows in there and a little bit of whole milk. So I think what I'm going to do this round is we're going to hit that island. We're going to get the big tanker truck on top of the house. If it's still there with the update. I mean, if the update removed it, then we're kind of screwed on the strategy. But and then we're going to head over to the restaurant building and get that NPC. Hire the NPC there. Here we go. Drop. What we can actually do is we can land on this tree here. Slide down, get down. Before we hit that, we're going to go down here. And get this just in case anyone pops in on us. We'll have something to shoot them with. Alright, here we go. And then I kind of like, I'll get behind here just in case someone tries shooting. They won't get me. Alright. Okay, and then we'll just head on over there. But first, we're going to stop over here. And we got someone already over here. Actually, we'll get that too. Let's see what's in here. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do that for now. Oh, there's only one there. Hold on. Okay, never mind. And then we're going to go over here to this restaurant and see if that NPC is still there. Unless someone hired him. Nope, he's still there. Shows up on the map. Let's go on in here. Hire. I prefer the suppressed pistol over the machine SMG because it has better aiming precision from a range. But when it comes to this, the compact SMG, 2 levels higher, we're going to switch it out. Even though it's worse accuracy, it's going to do more damage when or if it hits. Oh, but when it comes to the suppressed pistol, now we really have to decide, right? I think I'm going to switch that out. Even though it does less damage than that, the precision is higher enough, and the trade-off is just better when it comes to potential damage. Alright, so when I'm like running on the side of a building here, we have the open area and then we have the building, right? So you don't want to have your shotgun equipped. You only want to have your shotgun equipped like when you're in enclosed structures, because the shotgun doesn't go that far. So this here is what you kind of want when you're in the blend of structure and no structure. When you're completely out in the open, you want a longer ranged weapon. I don't really care for that. Let's see. We got some gunfire this way. Let's go see what's up. I saw gunfire from over here. Okay, there we go. Or we have an actual player in here. Actually, could be an NPC, like... What? That must be part of this new update too. What is going on? I couldn't get him. So that chainsaw is slightly different than the Halloween chainsaw. Just slightly. I'm pretty sure. Because I never had that much trouble with the other chainsaw, you know what I mean? How many is it? 6? Switch out. We got someone speeding towards us, I think. Yep. We are reloaded here. Oh, cool. We got him without any damage taken. Very nice. Oh, and he had one of the chainsaws, too. Okay. Alright, let's move. Whoever's shooting over there, we want to get them on the way up to getting within the safety zone for the storm shrink. We'll kind of want to snipe them if we can on the way of getting up. Maybe. Oh, get that for ammo. Oh, I'm full of everything. Cool. Alright, let's do this. Oh, actually, that's a non-suppressed, right? Yeah. Okay, so we are now good because you actually do more damage with this than the suppressed one. If it's the same color, of course. There, we have someone No! What? I was trying to slide and bump him, and then I was going to build and heal, but he wanted to nail him instead. Yeah, he caught me way off guard. I was expecting him to keep charging me while in the vehicle, and then after like shooting the vehicle that much, I was going to jump, and then I'll shoot him from behind, because usually when people charge you with the vehicle, what they'll do is they'll come at you, take the damage, and then hit you, or try to hit you, and then I was going to dodge, and then after they either hit or got dodged, then they'll hop out and then shoot back. Like they'll face the opposite way the car is still rolling as they hop out and either hit you or you jump out of the way. So that's what I was expecting him to do. I wasn't expecting him to jump out before trying to hit me with the car. So he caught me way off guard with that, because that is not what most people do. gonna drop here. I lost my sight of focus. Okay, I was doing. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Damn it. Okay, so sometimes when you start consuming a shield potion and then stop, it'll still save it in your inventory. And I didn't realize this was here for the small one, so I could have gotten full shield health. I just screwed that up every time. We're gonna go over there, grab this. Oh, that's a mythic right there. Sweet. See that? We got a guy over here. Probably no health, no healing, no nothing. Here. Get rid of that. That. When you reload and you're inside of a building, stay away from those windows, because you will get shot. So this is a shotgun and like a pistol in one, so it has two different kind of ammo. So when we have that, in fact, I'm not exactly sure how to fire the shotgun part of it. It only like automatically shot the shotgun part after I was out of the other ammo. So, okay, so if I hold it, it'll shoot the smaller ammo. But if I just press it with the same button, it'll shoot the shotgun shells. Shotgun. Okay. So yeah, we have a 2-in-1 there. That means we don't have to fill the slots up with those. Like a separate one. Give me the hamburger. Damn it, give me the hamburger. Okay, we have someone shooting from the side, I believe. exactly sure where that was coming from. Because I wasn't paying attention to. See if we get another gunshot at us here. I thought I saw some footsteps, around. Damn, who was shooting at me? They ran quick. They ran away. Oh! Ho, ho. Let's see what we got here. Oh, hey, look. Actually, we're gonna keep it like that. Oh, he got me. Alright guys, I'm going to shut the mic off, focus more on the game, because I've been commentating too much and that's just distracting me, so I'll see you guys in a little bit.